Magical Miss, she's nice and relaxed. She's certainly quite burly, isn't she? And she's a very big, strong mare. And it'd be great to see her come back to her top. 14 starts, 4 wins, 5 placings, over $1 million in prize money. And Oaks winner, a winner of the Memsey against Fields of Omar last season. Roman Arch at $5.80. Well, he's just been in sensational form, winning his last 5 starts for Mick Whittle, and he's going very, very well. It's at $5.80. Now, let's have a look at number 4, Sports. Sports is now a 9-year-old, and he won his last start at Caulfield. That was back in May. He is at $17. Then we go to number 5 in the race. This is a horse that could have a very good spring. There's a very promising middle distance horse, Natural Blitz. Craig Williams will ride today. He was a winner at Rosehill of the Tulloch 2 runs back. He's a promising horse. Prince Rubiton, now a 7-year-old and a very good sprinter for Brian Mayfield Smith. And he's back from a spell. Very good fresh horse too. Won a couple of times first up and is at $5.50. Let's look at De Gaulle Lane. They've had so much trouble with this horse, which is a shame. Hasn't raced for 12 months. It was in great form back in 2001, as we remember, in Brisbane, winning the Derby and the Rough Habit. There's the favourite, Naden, and Naden's won 3 of his last 4 starts, and he likes this track, and he's got to be the one to beat. He's the fit, hard sprinter in the race. And there's Cool Trent. He's been a bit of a problem horse. Ran 6th at Sandown last start. And the other one is the Little Tacker, who was 2nd at the Valley at its most recent start. So they're the main hopes for the Auries Star, the big one coming up, a $100,000 race at Flemington. Now, me 8238, and Naden is the favourite. This is a very good field. We get to see some of the leading lights back in action here, Andrew, at Flemington.
This is a great race. Look, we're just into the new season, but the Auries Star has been used traditionally through the years for many spring hopefuls kicking off their preparation. It was normally run on a Wednesday. They transferred it to Sunday, and it's quite a healthy crowd here for Sunday racing and the Auries Star coming up. My numbers 5, 8, 1 and 2. Natural Blitz, unbeaten first up. It's been a bit easy on course, but gee, for mine, it looks a picture in the yard. Craig Williams has been riding the horse in work and also in a track gallop, I understand, recently. So, look, for mine, healthy, very healthy horse. Natural Blitz on top. Unbeaten first up, as I mentioned. Naden, number 8, the straight horse. It's won 4 straight races, 2 in Adelaide, 2 here at Flemington. Steps definitely up into a stronger race today, but gee, is a horse that does relish the straight racing. Then the other ones are Helenus and Magical Miss. Helenus, they had a few problems getting it up into the mounting yard, but eventually got here, bounced around, looks in good nick. Leon Corsten's saying, despite carrying 60, that Helenus certainly can be running on. And Magical Miss looks as big as me, but she's always looked a bit burly. She ran 4th in this race 12 months ago, and Stephen Arnold telling us that Magical Miss probably in that similar condition, so you would expect her to be running on. Look at the other ones. Roman Arch certainly looks like it's put on quite a deal of condition. Prince Rubiton has trialled well at Ballarat. De Gaulle Lane's coming back from a leg injury, and Cool Trent doesn't mind the straight racing as well. So lots of hopes for the Auries Star. And it's indeed a great honour here on Sky Racing to catch up with the Cups King himself, the Auries Star King, Bart Cummings. Great to have you here, Bart. Turn around to that camera there, mate. I tell you, you've always had this race for horses to kick off into spring.
Well, it seems to work okay in the past, and gives them plenty of time between races, and just gets the belly off them and trims them up before the season starts really serious, when the big stakes around the weight for age races and lead-up races to qualifying. She looks pretty big, but she's always been, as I said just on air, a burly type. She's got a pretty big frame and very deep girth. She looks big, but in actual fact, she's very clean-winded, and she's a little bit fitter than she looks. That was a question I put to Stephen Arnold about half an hour ago, just looking back maybe 12 months ago when she ran 4th in this race to Fields of Omar. Similar condition, he believed. It probably is. She's a year older and she's a little bit bigger and stronger and a little heavier. But you'd expect that. She's now a 5-year-old mare and she's done very well the last couple of weeks. And Steve has been riding at work regularly and he's very impressed the way she feels. And he's just looking forward to the future. It's early days yet.
Early days, but no sign of that leg problems. It's been a smooth campaign. What do you expect first up today?
Good as gold. I think I'll be happy if it finishes on, gets in a place, I'll be delighted.
Yeah. Good luck to you, Bart.
Thanks.
The team coming together for the spring, all right?
Couldn't be happier.
Beautiful.
Good.
Thanks. Good luck. Bart Cummings joining us, the trainer of Magical Miss. A run through what's happening on track. Hellenist #1. Look, it's been very, very easy on track. It's doubled its opening quote. $17 odd is still some value. Magical Miss, it's drifted a little bit, some value there, $12 odd. Roman Arch, near enough the mark on the tote at $5.60. Sports, now a 9-year-old, this horse. Good value, the tote, if you fancy that horse. Natural Blitz, drifting out on track. And the current quote, $6.80, near enough to what they're betting on track. Prince Rubiton, unders the tote compared to what they're betting. De Gaulle Lane's big odds. Naden, #8, it's the on-track favourite, right on the mark at $3.40. Cool Trent, now this is one that's been spec'd. Double figure into single figure odds. Good value, the tote, Cool Trent at $11. As I said earlier, does like the straight racing and also here at Flemington. And the Little Tacker is at double figure odds. So the favourite is Naden, #8 for Leon McDonald. Second pick would be Roman Arch. Third pick would be Prince Rubiton, Natural Blitz, and Cool Trent, the horse that has been spec'd. Auries Star, gee, it's a great race, this one. Every year, last year it went to Fields of Omar, and I wonder what's going to happen here, Chris. Good lineup down the straight, coming up over the 1,200 metres.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And the runners getting to the start for the running of the Auries Star. Sunshine Coast, 10 away, How High Sir, and Keep Coming, the 100 Raiders over Sovereign Empire, and Not Another, 2, 5, 8 and 9. Well, How High Sir's come up short. It's a small field, he'll be suited by that. $1.40, Irish Bunny and Keep Coming, both given good chances around that $6 mark. 16, Spirit of Norway and Sovereign Empire, and long odds, Not Another. There is a value bet coming up at Flemington. Now, Wollumbar, Cane Cutter, full of interest this race. Naden the favourite. And let's head to Greg now for the Auries Star.
He's just running a little late here, Chris, and they can't roll the barrier stalls back into the correct position until all of the horses are down behind the barriers when they've got the rail out as far as they have here today at 9 metres. So they're running a little late here, but having a look through the betting, and there's some very interesting moves, and the favouritism held by Naden's been pretty solid. The record and the fitness, he is the one, Naden, in the black and white stripes there. Very solid favourite for the race. Roman Arch. Punters are working with the tried and true sprint form. It'll run second pick, Roman Arch. And the third favourite is Prince Rubiton, who's got a good fresh record. And they're moving into the gates now for the Auries Star. Natural Blitz opened up right on the market. He keeps getting out. He's quite easy on track. And of the big guns, Hellenist and Magical Miss, they both opened in the market in single figures. They've both eased. And more so Hellenist than Magical Miss. And a move has come for Cool Trent. It's been quite well backed. But Naden, the solid favourite. Here's Magical Miss, once favourite for the Caulfield Cup before she went amiss, coming up into the gates now. The Auries Star field is nearly ready for dispatch. De Gaulle Lane is set. Hellenist has taken the outside barrier. And the Old Boy Sports to come up and complete the lineup. In he goes, and the field is ready. Set to run for the Auries Star. They're ready. Lights flashing. Oh, Helena's got up in the air a little there on the outside. Down on all fours. They look good now. Starter still holds them. Whether there's a problem with one here Number of attendants in with Natural Blitz and didn't begin at all well. Natural Blitz. Sports began fast on the outside with the Little Tacker. Helenus is dropping in behind them early. Naden began very fast and is sprinting over the field to find the lead. It's Naden in front with the Little Tacker and Sports going up on the outside. Prince Rubiton right behind them. The Speedsters are prominent early. Magical Miss is close up about the middle of the field and Helenus on her outside, and then Roman Archer's got a fair way back and the red sleeves on the rails. Followed by De Gaulle Lane. Natural Blitz after bombing the starters back second last, and Cool Trent whipped them in. Naden the leader, 600 metres left to go. Sports on his outside and the Little Tacker deeper. Prince Rubiton in behind them, followed by Magical Miss and Helenus. Roman Archer's next just inside these, and they're followed Natural Blitz, De Gaulle Lane and Cool Trent. At the 400, Naden from Sports. The Little Tacker under pressure. Prince Rubiton about to come with his run. Then came Magical Miss and wider out Helenus, and then Cool Trent up the middle of the track. But Naden in front from Sports. Prince Rubiton running on. Magical Miss running a nice race. It's Naden from Sports and Prince Rubiton. Sports after Naden. Naden just with the lead. They're coming to the line. Sports dived. Bobbing photo. Either Sports or Naden. Close go. Prince Rubiton third. Roman Arch just behind them. Cool Trent made ground right up the middle of the track. Magical Miss held her place well. And then De Gaulle Lane and the Little Tacker. In behind them Helenus and Natural Blitz last in the Auries Star. It's a photo finish. It's between Naden and Sports, who shared the lead all the way. Naden had it till the last few desperate strides of the race. Sports has come at him hard, and it's a bobbing photo finish result in the Auries Star handicap. Time is 1:10.1. We await the photo. It'll go to Sports. Await the number. Sports will get it. Darren Gauci. Just grabbing Naden in the shadows of the line. Here's the winner, Sports, 9 years of age, start number 62, win number 16, trained by John Hawkes, Darren Gauci, and numbers are 4, 8 and 6. Sports first up, taking the race. Naden second, James Winks, and third to Prince Rubiton, ridden by Nash Rawilla. The Speedsters prevail. It's 4, 8 and 6. And in the week that we lost one of the great men of racing, I suppose a fitting result to see the All Cerise flash over the line in the feature race run this weekend in Australia. Well, he's just an old marvel, this old horse, isn't he? He went out a winner before going for a spell at Caulfield, and coming off a break that extends back to the 3rd of May, he's won fresh up again. Winner of a Liston. He won a Lightning going back a couple of seasons ago. And at 9 years of age, he is one of the greybeards of the Woodland Stud Syndicate, and proving that he's still got what it takes. He's won officially by a short half head by 3/4 of a length, and the time is 1:10.18. And well, Helenus and Magical Miss, particularly Magical Miss, has run a very good race. Fresh up, she showed up in the middle of the field, and it was only in the last little bit that her condition gave out. Helenus never really got into the race, but I don't know whether you could be disappointed with a first up run. He's got a long, long way to go. Roman Arch got back and made ground. Natural Blitz was obviously the one that the starter wasn't happy with at the start, and he missed the jump. He settled at the end, and he never really got into the race. Cool Trent, coming from well back, made a lot of ground up the middle of the track, but he's a heartbreaker. 1 from 19 sort of underlines what Cool Trent does to you. Now 4, 8 and 6, and dividends are coming through. The winner, Sports, paid $17.60 and $4.60. Naden $1.60 and Prince Rubiton $1.90. Quinella 33 even. The Exacta 94.40. Trifecta $458.50. The running double $194.70 on 2 and 4. In all pre-race discussions, he hardly rated a mention. You never let the Cerise Army get under your guard. Sports takes out the Auries Star, race number 5.
All right, thanks, Greg. He's an old marvel, isn't he? And I believe Wayne Hawkes is there. He'd be pretty proud of that win too, Andrew.
He would be. We spoke an hour or so ago, a 9-year-old now, Sports, but he's just one of those true Ingham horses, really, hasn't he? He's been around for a while and he's just a true horse trier.
Yeah, he's a great horse, you know, like he did when his first start here at Flemington. It was the first 2-year-old race of the year. So, I mean, he won the first 2-year-old race of his year, and he's 9 years old, just turned 9, and he's still going as strong. So it just shows you if you leave the horses alone and you look after them and they don't break down, that they can race on and, you know, race on and still be winning in competitive races.
I don't know what you expected today, but I guess up against a few of these top liners coming back, he's such an honest horse.
Yeah, well, look, last preparation he was a bit lethargic and really couldn't give two hoots about it, whereas this time back in he's been bright and bouncy and was probably the sports of old. And, you know, obviously it's worked in 1200 today. The race panned out perfectly, Andrew, because they jumped and walked and sprinted up, and the better horses were sitting back thinking they'll get them, but they're hard to run down, these horses, and he is a dual Group 1 winner.
Up and down sort of week. A week ago, your brother was getting married, and sadly, on earlier in the week, Jack passing away in the funeral on Tuesday. I think he probably would have been watching and steering it on there today.
Don't worry about that. I'm sure the boss had something to do with the win, that's for sure.
No doubt. Good luck to you, Wayne.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate. Wayne Hawkes joining us, looking after sports. 9-year-old, won his first race as a 2-year-old. Naden second, Prince Ruperton third. And particularly, as Greg mentioned, Magical Miss was pretty good there, Chris. We'll try and get a wrap of a few of those runners, particularly Natural Blitz. Slow out and always well back.